Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, all good, Leslie. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. So yeah, it's less than a week then
I
to
know.
our Flourish Through the Change workshop.
Really exciting.
Oh yeah, so that's you and I and Caroline, isn't it?
Caroline, yeah.
So it's really good. And yeah, we thought we'd just get together, didn't we, and just have a little chat about what's coming up because you're presenting, Caroline's presenting, and then I'm going to do some yoga. So it's different to anything that I've presented and offered to my students, certainly in the recent years. And I think it's really good. One of the benefits of having to do everything on Zoom, I've been on a workshop today, for example. My teacher works from Brighton and he's a famous teacher, he's really, really good. But really, the logistics of getting there for a day's workshop, it probably wouldn't have happened. And the
Nice, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah,
It's expensive and it's time consuming and it puts you off it.
exactly.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. You'd have to probably stay over. So
Mm.
we're lucky. We've got this. We've got you and I are relatively local, but Caroline, who is she a nutritional psychologist, is
She
that?
is. Yeah, nutritionist and nutritional psychologist,
Yeah,
which
which
is
is
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
And she's miles and miles away from us. So the logistics of getting Caroline in person to be able to work with us would be quite extreme and difficult and really up the cost. So I think for us to be able to offer 3 speakers for £27,
Uh, Value
um,
incredible.
3 hours is amazing. We wouldn't be able to do that. So that's really, really exciting. And I'm looking forward to yours, Tracy. I'm really looking forward to Caroline because
Yeah,
we all know you are what you eat, aren't you?
completely.
I have done some nutritional short courses for my own interest, and it's
Yeah,
been quite a lot of work that I've done. But everything just tends to conflict, doesn't it? And you're reading this, eat that, then don't eat
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Um, so I really like the way Caroline is with her natural approach, goes with what we like. But to somebody who can pin it down and be an expert on nutrition for this time in life, I'm really, really excited.
Think it's so important, and having the psychology side of that as well, that's massively beneficial because we all know as our bodies are changing and things start happening that you really don't want to happen, it really does affect you psychologically as much as all of the physical stuff going on, don't we? And that's when we tend to reach for more chocolate, more wine, more everything that we know psychologically, we know it's probably not the best thing to do, but it's great to have Caroline's expertise to help us get behind that a little bit and under the skin and
Yeah,
and
I
make it
think,
more real.
yeah, when we know the facts, because
Mm.
as you say, when you're feeling great, you eat well and everything, but when something hits you, you know the last thing you need is that biscuit or bag of crisp or glass of wine.
Mm.
But we do it. And it's people say to me when, yoga makes me feel good, but when I feel bad, I don't do it. And I can be the same. But I think if having that knowledge that Caroline can present
Yeah,
is more likely to support us in making that decision. We think I'll have the glass of wine, and then actually no, I won't because,
yeah.
and we've got the actual details of why we don't want to be doing that.
Totally. And that's sort of where I come from. I feel sort of with my approach. And I think that what we've got here is something that I've not seen anybody ever offer before. With the three of us, we've got such a multifaceted approach. And quite often you get like, do all natural or don't do all natural, do all medical. And the fact that we're all sort of joining forces together and speaking each other's language and saying that it's okay to think about the medical side and think about the natural side and make it work a bit more synergistically. I think that's really unusual. But for me, I'm really looking forward to your session as well because, well, you know me very well, Leslie, and you know that I'm terrible at relaxing. I'm absolutely horrendous at it. I'm not very good at all. And one of the things that I particularly bring to the party on the scientific side is that actually relaxation is a vitally important part of this journey. So I'm
It
really
is.
looking forward to what you've got to show us.
Well, I like the facts, and it's always been how I am. I like to have everything that I do. I love the natural side. I love the Indian philosophy behind what I do, but I like the science backing it up. I kind of need that. That is who I am. So I'm looking forward. It's like we're
Yeah.
oh, Tracy, I want to do it later. I do, because I like that fact, the facts, particularly when they back up what ancient wisdom has said. And I think we're in a great position to pick and choose from both.
Yeah.
Like you said, it doesn't have to be all of this, all of that. We can say, all right, I'll look after my nutrition. I'll do these relaxations, because there's a massive crossover for menopause symptoms and stress, as we both know.
Yeah.
But actually, why not supplement some of it? Because if I had diabetes, nobody would say to me, well, don't use insulin, go the natural.
Go natural. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd die.
Yeah.
So why are we saying, oh, well, you know, you might have another 30 plus years after menopause, but suffer through it, Leslie, you know, suffer through, even though we've got this that we could give you that will help.
Yeah, you must
that, Leslie, suffer, get old and dried up, and, you know,
yeah.
and set yourself up for problems in the future. But, you know, you're going to give us that background that enables us once again to make choices.
And it is, and I think a lot of it is just understanding the science behind what's going on in your own body can make such a difference. I know personally it has to me. On the last few years, I've gone on a massive journey, not only of sort of self-development, but education around all of women's health and general lifestyle medicine, all those kind of things. It's utterly fascinating, and it's turned on its head so many different things that I used to think was correct, that we as a society used to think was how our bodies worked. Or, like you say, going back to the nutrition stuff, what we were all told, you know, that the old eat eggs, don't eat eggs, eat saturated fats, polyunsaturated fats are better, all of these kind of things. And we've got so much more knowledge and science backing us now, and we can find things that actually really do work. And when you understand physiologically what's going on, then you can understand why all of that works, and it makes it much more of a motivator to get on board and make changes, rather than just being told you must do this, a list where you get given a list and think, oh yeah,
it makes you know that you're not going mad, or, you know, you've not got dementia, or just, you know, because I think so many people, we all think hot flushes, weight gain, don't we? Menopause.
Totally, yeah.
But we don't think about how that's affecting our mood, and therefore relationships, our digestion. So, you know, people will say, oh, I can't tolerate particular foods anymore, but I've no understanding that it's related to the hormonal changes.
Completely.
And I just think just that little bit of knowledge really makes our completely more manageable, and more that we're more in control.
It does. It means that you're making informed choices about, you know, about things where you'd normally think, oh, hang it, I will have the glass of wine, or I won't have something else that you maybe think would benefit you. Having that information, you can weigh it all up for yourself, and you know, if I have this is going to happen. If I have that is going to happen. If I choose X, Y, or Z. Like you said, there's so many component parts. There's the couple of things where people think, yeah, hot flushes, mood swings, and all the rest of it, but there's about 36 menopause symptoms, aren't there? And those are the most common ones. There are others that are much less common, so they don't get on the list, but people experience it and really, really struggle with it. So yeah, really, really looking forward to it. Really,
I am, because we'll be learning. If I wasn't presenting, I'd still pay for that course.
I would.
Workshop. I'd still attend it.
3 hours, it's a steal, totally,
3 experts in our own area as well, let's face it. So brilliant. So I'm glad there are a few spaces left. If anybody wants to book on it, they can.
Yes, get in quick because they're limited.
Yes.
Right, well, I'll see you on Saturday then, Leslie.
Yeah, see you then. Take care. Nice to chat. Bye.
Nice to see you. Bye.